Today we're gonna spray, we're gonna sell. Indeed, we're gonna buy some stuff. And we're gonna bring out the big gear. But first of all, we're gonna feed our chickens. Hello everybody and welcome to Zero to Hero Challenge by Rusty Money Gaming. Welcome to Leasing Allowed Farms. I hope you all are doing very well. So the last time we did harvest a lot of sorghum. And we got 353 liters, 414. That is pretty darn good. And I think we can have 25,000 liters in this trailer here, because last time I did make myself the mega chicken farm, and that is where we are right now. We're gonna feed the chickens. I think they can have 100,000 liters maybe. Oh, I do like this so much. I think it looks so cool. I don't know why, but I just think it looks so cool. So let's see if we are able to dump in here. We should be. Sorry. Just like this maybe. Maybe I could have drive the other way. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, we can dump right here. That is amazing. And as you probably saw in my short intro, we're gonna buy ourselves a new truck today. Actually, I have bought it. And I did sold my old header on 13 meters, I would say it was. And I did buy a... Oh man, I cannot remember. I think it is a 17-meter header. But the combine, the hopper is still the same. 25,000 liters. We're gonna aim for one more combine over time. I don't got the money for that right now. So, and then I have bought myself the TLX truck. And the reason for that is, first of all, it's cool. It's a cool truck. I've not used it in FS25 yet, but it do also have some more horsepower than the old Volvo here, because the trailer is very heavy when it has 120,000 liters in it, and the new TLX has was it 1100 horsepower, so I think it got the oomph to pull the trailer. And then I have discovered that we got weed in our new seeded oat field, so we're gonna take care of that as well. And we got a load of beams to sell. Let's take a look here. We got wood beam. Why is it? Oh, we are full. Okay, I need to empty that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna sell all the wood beams. And then I don't know where we are money-wise when that is done. Or maybe we're gonna sell some crops as well, because I want to expand my fields a lot. Maybe not in this episode, because we got a lot of stuff to do, that's for sure. There we go. One more load and then the last load. So we have filled up all the sorghum into the chicken food trough or silo. I think it is basically a little chicken silo, right? Now it's time to put some herbicide on our oat field. I have made a little change up on this cow farm here. On the hillside over here where the rocks are, we had a lot of glitchy bushes. You know, they was like blinking or something like that. I have deleted all those bushes with some lighter rocks, as you can see here and there, so now I don't need to see on those bushes anymore. That is pretty darn good. As you can see right there, our little wheat field, I think it's barley field, is ready to harvest. It's a little bit fun down here. We got the new truck. I'm gonna show you the truck. I think it looks so cool. I wish we have those trucks in Denmark where I'm living. Some kind of those trucks here, but unfortunately not. But look at that. I think it looks so cool. Very, very cool indeed. And we got the big 120,000 liters trailer, and then I could attach the header on this. So this was a big old train to drive down here. The only thing with those headers here is, the Macdon headers, is that you have to be a little bit careful when you turn, otherwise they can tip over. So yeah, but look at the truck. I think it looks so cool. We're gonna see a lot more to that a little bit later. First of all, this is us. Put some herbicide on this field in here. We got all the narrow tires. We got herbicide in the tank, and we got a upcoming cinematic. I'm gonna put on some music behind this, and I will see you when I am done. Well, maybe you can see everything is not where we were just before the cinematic, because I got a game crash in the middle of the cinematic. The game crash was that I pressed save game and it could not save the game. Yeah, I got that message. So I have to go out of the game without save the game, and then the save game was deleted. So that was not good. I did that because I've not... Yeah, he is still spraying in there. I have all the same equipment and everything. I have not made myself a backup. So what I did was that I went into the in-game save game backup, or what it calls, and then I took the save game from yesterday, I think it was. Yeah, it was from yesterday, the 22th of September, and luckily it worked. The only thing I need to do right now is that I need to feed the chickens again. I think everything else is where we were just for a second ago. A little hour for me, but yeah, that's the way it is. I am on my way down to my forest because I got 19, almost 20,000 liters of wood beam that we can sell, and we're gonna do that. And then I have some message that there is no more space for wool down at my sheep, so we need to put all the wool up in Granny's Nightmare. Yeah, we have to do that, but we got the New Holland down here luckily with the forks with straps on, so that is really good. We're gonna take the bridge. I do like this a whole lot. Nice. There we go. Right there we got the New Holland, and oh, we only got baby sheeps over there. Okay. That's a little bit special. I'm gonna drive all the wool up to Granny's Nightmare. I don't know if we can have it all up there, but I hope. And we're gonna do that in a little time lapse. I think we're gonna narrow the forks a little bit. There we go. Yeah, just like that. I should have turned off the truck, but I didn't do that. I didn't do that, guys. There we go. Granny's Nightmare. We got 3 pallets of clothes ready to be sold. We got a tree ready to be hit by a tire. I don't know. Yeah. I'm gonna do this, and then I will see you when the time lapse is done. Yeah, I could probably have more on this, but yeah, I don't know why I didn't do that, but look at this. Over the bridge, and then we're gonna sell all this, but I will take the last wood beams that are down at the sawmill. I don't know how much there is actually. I thought there only was 20,000 liters, but apparently not. I have just saved the game and no problem at all. That was nice. I can still not get my wood out of that production, so right now I'm just gonna store it so I can sell a lot automatic in one go a little bit later. Here we go. Let's see if we can do this. 16,000 liters of wood beam. 280,000 I think there is. Yeah. That is okay. I'm gonna take it. And then we're gonna drive back to the wood and load up the last pallets so we can sell that. There we go. I really want to buy one more combine, but I also need the fields first of all, so we do need a lot of money, that's for sure. I did store the clothes in my shed because I want to sell a lot of clothes in one go. That could be awesome. Well, I think this is the last beams we can sell, and yes, we can have 3 in the width of the trailer or this flatbed here. There we go. That is nice. Very, very nice indeed. We're gonna just park this just right here because we can do that. And of course we don't gonna get that much money for this. Oops. I forgot to strap it all down, but I think I could do that. Yes, no problem at all. I really like this container thing here. I think it is quite cool that we got that in the game, and I will use that a lot more for sure. So let's see what we're gonna get for this. 175,000, so we are up to almost 800,000. I'll take it, I'll take it. We do got over 600,000 liters of what it calls total mix ration up in our production, so we can indeed give the cows some total mix ration, and I think we're gonna do that with the new TLX and the big trailer. But first of all, we do have a field that we need to harvest, and I do also think we do have some hay up at the production up here so we can feed the sheeps. I have a lot of stuff to do. Let's see if we can feed the sheeps with this. I cannot remember if I have done that before, but I think I have, and I think it was a struggle. But let's see if we can do that. I don't like we only got baby sheeps, but that is probably because of the mod I have installed with the more visual animals. I don't know actually. Let's see. Can we fill this up? There we go. We want some hay, and then I need to feed the cows, but first of all we're gonna harvest the little field. It is not a big field. It would not take that long time, especially now we got the big header. Let's see if we can save the game. There we go. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, 48,000 liters. That is almost all the hay I have. So probably next time we're gonna mow some grass again, I think, because we also have the BGA that we need to give some silage. I don't think this is a good idea. Maybe if I'm gonna drive all the way in. There we go. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, yeah. Will you look at that? That is really, really amazing. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. And it will not clip through the roof or something. That is nice. Okay. 48,000 liters of hay for the sheeps. That is pretty darn good. I think we're gonna keep this truck down here for now, because I don't need it anywhere else, do I? No, I don't think so. We're gonna turn off the lights and the engine. Right here we got the big case. That is pretty darn good. Can we fill up with some diesel? No. I need to be a little more close perhaps. There we go. We got 24,500 liters of diesel. That is really, really good. I don't know what I should do with all the barley down there. If I should sell it or put it into storage. Ah man, I don't know, guys. On this field we can get straw, and I do want straw for sure. We're gonna turn on and lower the header and turn off the beacons. We want the straw, so we're gonna turn off that. Okay, I think we have to see what we're gonna do here. There we go. Yes, we do have the straw. That is amazing. Look at the working with here. That is insane, guys. Really, really, really insane. And yes, indeed, it is barley. Yeah, the chickens can have barley. Oh, I didn't feed the chickens again after the crash. Oops. Yeah, they can have barley, but we do have so much sorghum. But where we gonna get where we gonna use the barley, it is down at the chickens, or else we're gonna sell it. So I think actually I'm just gonna drive all this barley down in the silo down at the chickens. It makes more sense, I think, in my little head at least. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that, and then we can feed the cows. We have sold the wood beams. Do we have anything more to sell? Yeah, I could put the wood chips over in my heating plant. Something like that. It could be cool if I could reach 1 million, but I don't think that is possible because I have I don't have that much to sell. Yeah, I do have a lot of things to sell, but the prices is not the best right now. I got a load of soybeans, but the best price was in July, so we have to wait for that. And the time is almost 10. I don't know if we're gonna make anything. I cannot remember if I have said anything to sell here at 10 o'clock. But right now we got 797, 113. So I guess we just have to look into that here at 10 o'clock. Maybe we're gonna lose money. I don't know, guys. Man, it is so nice to be back. I'm far away good after my operation, but I'm recording a little bit at the time, you know. Yeah, we did make a little bit of money, but not much. I'm recording just around 15, maybe 80 minutes at the time right now. Well, that is also okay. Well, I got 39,000 liters of barley from the harvest. That was okay. And as you can see, I did feed the chickens. I used the truck for that because it can hold a little bit more than the trailer in there. I don't know with that trailer right there if I should have it or I don't know yet. We're gonna unload the barley here so we can drive over to the production and load some total mixed ration for the cows. There we go. Oh, I do like this so much. If I don't lose my save game all the time, then I can see myself do this let's play here, even though the challenge is when the challenge is completed, because I like it a lot. There is some issues regards to the how to drive thing, I know that, but I think we got some pretty nice farms here, that's for sure. Let's see if we can find total mixed ration right there. This load here will be heavy, so now the 1100 horsepower will come to a test for sure. And boom, it is heavy. It is very, very heavy. 1100 horsepower, go, 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 go. And we can drive out over here and take it over the dirt roads. But this dirt road I will, not this one here, but the next dirt road, it will be deleted when I plow the fields together. I don't know how much food the cows can hold because it is the bigger animal pens, of course, so it probably can hold a lot more. So the first load I'm gonna record, but then I'm just gonna fill up over from the production. So this dirt road here will be deleted because this field in here I own, and those fields in here I'm gonna buy, and then we're gonna plow it all together to one big giant field. Yeah. I got a bridge down here. Yeah, maybe I'm just gonna keep that bridge. Maybe. And also the trees, perhaps. I think we're gonna do that. Yeah, this bridge here. And then those fields in here I'm gonna buy as well and plow together with, yeah, it will be a mega field for sure. And then I've also considered the field I've just harvested up there to the left. I think I'm gonna plow that field together with the grass field. So we're gonna mow that grass field next time, and we're not gonna have a grass field there again. And then I think we're gonna... No, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I just consider if we should have all our fields, when I've bought all my fields, if I should have it all into soybean. I don't know. So now the 1100 horsepower will come to a test here. That is pretty insane. I think the engine is a little bit hot, overcooked maybe. But now we have the time to enjoy the view. Nice. Oh, someone have parked a vent right there. Here we got the cows. Nice. We could have a production up here, of course, so we could make all the total mixed ration up here, but I don't know. Oh, we got a lot of slurry already. I need a slurry tank, I think. Do we got any manure? No, because we do not got any straw, so we need to put some straw up here because I got this one here. Okay. Slurry, slurry, slurry. There we go. Is it connected? How can I see that? In here maybe? Slurry? Yes, it is. That is nice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Can I not do this? Oh boy. So I have to reverse in? Yeah. I want Maizy B selling point for slurry and manure. Come on. So I have to feed the cows like this every time? Yeah, that is also doable, I think. I hope I can manage to get... Yes, right there. Look at that. Look at that, guys. This is good. We're gonna feed the cows. And then we can just check how much food they can... Oh. Not that much, actually. Okay. Exciting, I think. So maybe... Okay, only 100,000. That is not much. Okay. Then I can see myself have the... some kind of a total mixed production up here. Total mixed ration production up here. TMR production. Yeah. Okay. Well, this trailer can't just be parked in here, I think. There we go. Okay. That was... I need to figure out some kind of total mixed ration production up here. I know we got a new one on ModHub. Let's see that. Okay. We're gonna turn off the engine. Okay, I have done some change to the farm. So now it is possible to produce all the total mixed ration up near the cows, and I have also moved my farmhouse. I have not sold it, I have just moved it, and I have sold one shed. I'm gonna show you all that in a little second when we have collected the last straw. This trailer here is too high to get into the cow barn, so I cannot unload straw in there. So I have put straw up in my silo. And I have also put straw in the new total mixed ration production. I have also moved all the total mixed ration from the production over from the sheep farm to this farm here up to the silo. So I got, I think it was 564,000 liters of total mixed ration in the silo up there. So that is amazing. I have done a lot of work, as you can hear. Now I'm gonna show you what I have done up here to the farm. There we go. This field is ready to be plowed together with the grass field when the grass field is mowed. I just think about I cannot produce any silage up here actually. Should we make round bale and wrap them? Yeah, so we can do some different things. Yeah, let's do that. So up here, as you can see, the farmhouse is gone, and this is our new production total mixed ration. Look at that. And I have also made room so we can drive around here, around the building. I've not tried it yet, but I think it is okay. Yeah, will you look at that? This is really good. Then we can load here. Amazing. I think maybe we can load with the big 120,000 liters trailer. Yep, I think we can do that. And there we go. We can unload here. This is really good. I'm looking forward to use this. Now we got straw, we need hay, and we need some silage, but not right away because we got a lot of total mixed ration, so I'm not gonna worry about that for now. Where is my farmhouse? Yes, it is over here. I'm just gonna put this trailer in here, then I can show you my farmhouse. Like this. We can stop the engine and go out of this. Look at the farmhouse over here. And look at the view from my farmhouse. This is really, really amazing. Look at this. I can have my barbecue here. Will you look at that? This is beautiful, and this is also where we're gonna end the episode. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care of yourself. Until I see you again. Bye bye.